Perfect timing, by the way. Hello, my name is Chris Adams. I am here with Joseph P. Larkin. You are watching. Did I say Larkin?
You said you
Larkin,
said you said Larking, but that's
like a
okay. My
like a
my name
bird.
is yeah, no, yeah. Larking is kind of a pun actually for me
Mm.
because Joseph P. Larkin sounds like Joseph B. Larking, i.e.
Mm.
Joseph B. kidding. Larking means to joke around.
Right, right. You're watching Kakistocracy, and that was. I apologize for the intro already, but
Mm-hmm.
I am excited because it is officially July 1st, which means I can play this to mark the celebration.
Here you
Fucking quiz!
dude, there is nothing funnier to me than him calling a ghost a fag. I think that's so fucking funny. Like, you would think that once you no longer have genitals, you no longer have to worry about this shit. But no, even in the afterlife, you get fag bashed. Could you imagine getting bashed for being a fag from beyond the grave?
Yeah,
you're just, you're just, hey man, I'm just trying to hang around here with the psychic.
right. That was the episode. What episode was that? I can't remember, but that's one where he goes. He thinks someone. Oh, Chris got shot, right? I think that's the episode. And then he talks to Chris about. Chris is like, "I saw the afterlife, where I'm in hell, and you're
Mhm.
going there too." So
It's
he
an
goes to
Irish
see.
bar too.
Yeah. So he goes to see a psychic to clear the evil spirits, but he's got too many of like the people he killed following him. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
That's
they're hanging around him constantly to the point where the psychic got scared and told him to leave,
yeah.
which prompted the outburst. Well,
Mm,
that's a good movie. Let's talk about some movies that suck real quick because
yeah. Let me know.
well, I forgot to talk about something specific last week, but I wanted to
Okay.
talk about it. So I need to talk about it now because last week I talked about how I saw two of the worst movies I've ever seen, maybe the worst movies I've ever seen in 1 week, maybe in one day. I think I watched them back to back. I hate
Okay.
myself that way. And so I watched that Superman movie that came out last summer, which
Ooh,
like
when did that come out?
I,
2024?
not even a year ago, 2025, not even a year ago, probably like 11 months, because I think it came out at the same time that Supergirl came out this year. They
Mm,
really had thought that Supergirl was going to be massive, which I have to admit, literally the only good part of that Superman movie is the very end because they present the Supergirl character in a funny way, which apparently
right.
she's not like that in the new movie at
Well,
all.
I thought you said the dog too was the best part.
The dog was adorable. Yeah, the dog. I think that's all the reviews I read said that too. The CGI dog stole the fucking show. That should give you an idea of how bad that Superman movie is. And I'm
Mm,
not. I don't even necessarily hate like these superhero movies, but man, this one was rough. And like I said, dude, yeah, they'll never top Christopher Reeve as Superman or the chick that played Lois Lane. They were just too perfect. They were what we thought the comic book characters would be like.
right,
Is this
right.
is this from Supergirl right here?
No, no. I think
Or
that I thought that was from Superman. That's what I typed in. Maybe
I
I'm
don't
wrong.
remember. I don't know. I don't remember that part. She only shows up at the very end when they're in his like fortress of solitude. P.S. We're in my fortress of solitude right now.
Yeah, mine too. I guess. I'm at work, but you don't know where that is. That's which is awesome.
I do. And but hopefully you guys don't know where I live either. Although some of
Yeah.
you do, and that's upsetting. Well, the other movie I watched that it was like two sides of the same shit coin.
Mm.
It was two sides of the same clipped coin because Superman's supposed to appeal to the boys, and then I watched a chick flick that appeals to the women. I watched a movie called The Notebook. This is
Okay.
hands down the worst movie I think I've ever seen, and it actually was one of those movies where I got mad while I watched it because I was like, "This is John Cassavetes' son who directed this movie. John Cassavetes' wife is in this fucking movie. James Garner is in this movie. Why is it so fucking terrible?" And I'll tell you exactly why it's terrible. Because it's like a romantic movie. What do they call those for? Not chick
A
flick. What's
romantic
something worse?
comedy? No.
It's not funny though. It's
A
like
a dramedy?
it's not funny. Yeah, there's no humor in it. I don't know what it's. There's another word for chick flick that applies to ones that are not funny, that are dramas,
Mm.
but I can't remember what it's called. But that this is the point of it. Like what women consider romantic is just straight up cheating. They don't have a romantic bone in their fucking body. This movie is about this woman getting with this guy that she cheated on her fiance with. That's the whole.
Oh.
That's the whole point of the movie. It's exactly like the Titanic or whatever.
Mm.
Titanic is about a woman who cheats on her fucking husband. First of all, okay, it's even worse. She cheats on her fiance and then hides the extremely wealthy object she stole from the fiance who she cheated on,
Mm-hmm.
and she throws it into the ocean, thus fucking over the financial future of her children and new husband, whom
And
she clearly didn't
grandchildren.
talk about. Yeah. So it's the perfect metaphor for boomers, actually, Titanic. Titanic is the perfect movie for boomers. This is exactly what their attitude is like. Listen, if I don't get to keep this fucking rare diamond, no one gets to have it. I'm
Right.
throwing it into the fucking ocean. My family can go fuck themselves. Bill Pullman or Paxton, I forget, I forget which Bill it was. I think it's Bill Paxton. Bill Paxton can go fuck himself.
Mm.
My
Wait.
grandchildren go fuck themselves. It's all about me. I wanted to use that money, and since I'm dying soon, I can't spend that money, so no one gets to spend the money.
Mm.
It's
That
like
is
handing
actually.
the boomers literally just handed the country over to foreigners yesterday. This
Mm-hmm.
is how they are. They want to. It's not enough to just destroy everything. It's not enough to lose everything. They also have to set fire to the place on their way out. It really pisses me off that my dad died before he got to see what became of the country because of his
Mm-hmm.
selfishness, his generation's selfishness. But anyways, back to the Notebook. The Notebook is such a aggressively unpleasant, cynical, icky movie, and women love this fucking movie. It's their favorite movie. This is what they compare all romantic experiences to. God. And you have to understand from a woman's logic because it is hot to them. I
Mm-hmm.
already have a hot fiance who makes a good living. Now there's this dangerous bad boy who's openly hitting on me in front of my fiance, and I'm not telling him to fuck off. That's a
Mm-hmm.
total fantasy for women. Like, I'm so desired. I'm
Right.
so desired. I can get with this bad boy like Leonardo DiCaprio, but I still have a guy with money on the back burner just in
And
case it doesn't work out with the bad boy because they know it's
and
not going to.
and it's Billy Zane of all people.
Billy Zane, super tall, super good looking. Yeah,
Yeah.
any woman would be psyched. And in the context of the movie, he has a ton of money.
Yeah.
So any woman would be psyched, but it's still not enough. It's
Also like
still not enough.
the real life Billy Zane, he also has a ton of money.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't have gone wrong with Bill Zane.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think we've played this clip on the show, but I'm gonna butcher a Bill Hicks joke because it's just perfect. It really says a lot about women. Where he goes, yeah, let's travel back to the Garden of Eden,
Yeah.
and then we have Adam and Eve, and they're in there talking, and they're talking about how great it is to be in the garden, and Adam says, "Can you believe it? We're here right next to God. We're gonna live forever. We're never gonna grow old. Isn't this great?"
Mm-hmm.
And then the woman says, "Yeah, it's just not enough." Sitting at the right hand side of God for all eternity and never dying or growing old is just not enough. And that's exactly what happened. They bit the fucking apple of knowledge.
I think
That
I think this clip has it. I can't find the original obviously, but I know
No,
this.
please don't play it because I don't
Don't
want people
play
to
it.
see how bad. No, they don't need to see how badly I butchered it.
All right.
I butchered it terribly. I
Okay.
completely destroyed his joke. But anyway, Bill Hicks was great, guys. Just go buy all his records, and then you'll be fine.
Yeah. I love that bit cuz it does explain women to
Totally.
the perfect degree in that no matter what they have, it's not enough. Because, well, I always had the theory that women are just never happy. Like
Mm-hmm.
they can't be happy, or else they don't feel like they're achieving things if they're just
Mm-hmm.
content. Whereas
Mm-hmm.
men, we can be content. Just it's just possible. Like we don't need a lot, and we can be content with less because we're just happy to be a part of something. Like a family or a team. Like we're just excited to have been there.
Can I talk about the romance part again? Because
Hmm.
I know what I think romance is. Romance is when a woman gave me a gift that she knew I would like.
Mm,
She thought of me, and I've kept every gift a woman has ever given me because it touched my heart.
right.
To those women, romance is cheating on me because I didn't give them a good gift. You know what I'm saying? Like going out and getting the romance from just some dude, some any cockle do. You know.
Right.
um, but it's true, dude. I've kept every fucking gift any woman has ever given me. What do you
Mm-hmm.
think the odds are that they kept any gift I gave them? None. In fact, I remember when I broke up with my first girlfriend, I gave her my cat.
You gave her
This
your cat?
Well, we had adopted a stray cat named
Oh,
Crispin
okay.
Glover. We named it Crispin Glover the cat. And so Crispin was a great cat. And so, yeah, I left it behind with her because I thought she would appreciate it. Would remind her of our relationship. I couldn't bring it with me for some reason because
Right.
I
Oh,
was
yeah.
moving away from Chicago.
I've
And
been
so,
there.
dude, within 2 weeks, she had given the cat away to just some random guy because her new boyfriend was allergic to cats. Do
Right.
you see what I'm saying here? That was a nice gesture to leave her the cat that we were raising together, and she literally gave it away immediately.
Yeah.
That's what
That.
she thinks of me. That's what she thinks of me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
That.
think of you, woman? If you're watching this, I don't think much of you. I'm glad you're like Howard Stern. You're trapped in a mansion, and you hate your life.
Right.
That's cool. I don't hate mine, and I have way more problems than you do. I don't live in a mansion. Please, you think my first girlfriend is hanging around listening to Indians slam a front door 10 times in a row for
No.
no fucking reason? I mean, I'm really trying to figure out this door slamming thing. Part of it I understand is because they're cheap and poor and can't afford to get like a big stereo or something, to truly annoy people.
Mm-hmm.
Slamming doors is free, dude. Slamming doors is fucking free.
Annoying your
It's a
neighbors is free.
it's fucking free. It's their entertainment, dude. When you have no job and no life and no purpose, all you do is just sit around and eat up other people's resources and make trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Like the faggot that chased me around with a rake. That guy's on welfare. He has a fucking handicap placard on his car. He is not handicapped. Do you see what I'm fucking saying here, people? We now are going to be importing a million anchor babies that are going to aggressively steal your resources, ruin your quality of life, and then piece the fuck out the second a war breaks out. And we
Right.
can no longer give them any more. I mean, honestly, World War III is the best thing that could happen to this country right now. I'm
Yeah.
not even joking. A civil war where we have to kill all these brown people because that's what's coming, folks. They're gonna come and they're coming to take over your shit, and you're gonna have to kill them. There's just a thing going around on Twitter now where they say, if in order to fix this kerfuffle, we're gonna have to make a lot of white women sad. Dude, it's way beyond that. We're gonna have to kill these motherfuckers. I can't wait, dude. You think I'm not itching to kill these Indians that live next door to me? Fuck these fucks. Fuck
Right.
these motherfuckers. They're already itching to kill me. I have to defend myself. Are you people listening to what I say? They've already threatened me with violence. They did that within 3 months of living here. They were banging on my garage door. I didn't do a fucking thing to them. I asked him to move his car. That means I should be threatened with violence. This is what's coming to your neighborhood, fuckers. All because you won't fucking do anything about it. You're giving them permission to abuse you. It's like when I watch these Twitter viral videos of black guys abusing people on the train or whatever. I just think, bitch, just fucking hit him. Pick up the nearest fucking heavy object and hit him in the fucking face. They don't respond to anything else. At some point, you're going to have to lose your civility to deal with these people on their level. It's coming. It's coming to your fucking neighborhood, folks.
Mm-hmm.
These are people that fucking slam a door 50 times just to bother you. That's best case scenario, fuckheads. Listening to doors slam all day is the best case scenario because they could be breaking into my windows instead and raping me as I sleep. You think they don't want to do that too? They're limiting themselves by slamming the door. They're frustrated. Why am I slamming the door instead of breaking his open and killing him? That's what they're thinking. We're in a war, but half of the people in the war don't even realize it yet. No white people and no Christians realize how fucked they are. And that's
Right.
terrifying. Dude, it's the Crusades are coming, man. Get ready. In fact, we need to go buy guns, Chris. We need to buy them for our own defense. I already know this. I've been talking about it the whole time we've been doing this podcast. Let's travel. Let's take a fucking Saturday. Let's waste a Saturday and go to fucking Burbank or wherever. We could buy a gun, and then we could go to the. You have to go to Burbank. It's the only city in this area that has rights.
I know.
See, I'm not kidding. They're the only ones
yeah.
who don't allow homeless people around.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, dude, I wish I lived in Burbank, but I can't afford it. Obviously, I can't afford
no.
it. But that's the dream. Like, one day I could live in Burbank. That's how bad life is in California. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I could go live where Jay Leno lives.
You can go to Flappers every day.
I'm a proud graduate of Flappers University.
Are you really?
Oh, fuck no. I'm going to give them money to teach me how to write jokes. They should give me money to teach these retards that go there to write jokes. I love this fucking shit. I'm the only comedian I know who consistently posts jokes every day on social media. This really, dude, this shit boggles my fucking mind. This is our job, you dipshits. Yeah. And I can tell you definitively over the last year after going viral, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 times, this is a very good thing to sit down and do. Post some fucking jokes that you wrote that are unique to your voice. It's awesome. And let me tell you, when you go viral, it's the most annoying, irritating shit because you're like, where's the money? All this attention to no money, and all the attention is stupid attention. It's people who didn't get the joke. It's like, let me give you an example, because this is one that went viral last week, which was deeply puzzling. I posted a photograph of Norm Macdonald, Jeff Ross, Bob Saget, and Gilbert Gottfried eating at a restaurant, and I said, all the funny people in this picture are dead.
Yes.
The number of people who did not get the joke that I was saying Jeff Ross is not funny was staggering. We're talking like 50 comments, and people were fighting in the comments trying to explain the joke to the other person.
I know, it was really
insanity,
ridiculous.
Dude. Insanity. That's a softball coming from me. That joke could not have been easier to recognize immediately. It's so frustrating because this is exactly how I write jokes. It needs to be immediately recognizable as a joke the second you see it. So if you just can't fucking get the joke from reading it and looking at a picture, I gave you a picture. What the fuck? I couldn't have walked you through this joke any more effectively. I gave you a fucking picture and I wrote a caption to it. I visually illustrated the fucking joke and you still didn't get it. A bunch of you didn't get it and you got mad. This is another thing I'm getting really puzzled about. Is I always attack these public figures because they're public figures. They're not your mom or your sister, and you have no fucking business getting offended on behalf of Jeffrey Ross.
I know.
Please. Yeah. You think he gives a fuck about you? He'd love to rape your 14-year-old daughter, you dumb fuck. You stupid fucking idiot. You're defending a guy who hates you for being a Christian. What are you, stupid? He wouldn't defend you. He'd be more than happy to piss on you while you're drowning. Jesus Christ, that shit is embarrassing. And it's exactly why there's a fucking 10 commandment about not keeping a false idol. Right. Because you waste your fucking time defending Jeff Ross. This faggot, the Roastmaster General, doesn't even write his jokes. Random open micers are the real Roastmaster General. They wrote the fucking jokes. Eat dick, Jeff. I'd love for this to go viral. Fuck you, you fucking clown. You kid fucking faggot. You ugly penis looking motherfucker. Looks like a gigantic uncircumcised penis. That's Jeff Ross. Get a wig.
He looks like Joe Camel.
He's got that natural canopy. He can smoke a cigarette. I'm sorry, I'm about to steal a joke from The Sopranos. I figured since we were talking about him earlier and laughing at the jokes, I may as well just steal one.
Yeah.
I love that I do stuff like that. I steal a joke right after I just went into a 5-minute rant about other people not writing their own material.
Oh, man.
I'm kind of excited. Hey, listeners, anyone watching right now? Because I'd love to do this every week at this time.
Not yet, but who knows?
Damn it, we fucked up. Okay, no, I fucked up because I was the one that suggested we do this. But I like doing it at this time. It's nice right now. It's getting cool here. It's nice. The lighting is just right for me.
Yeah, and then for me, like when I leave, it'll be not an unpleasant ride home because it won't be miserable.
Yeah, you won't be on the Black Guy Express.
Well, I'll still be on that, but less so.
Dude, these fuckers getting on the train and smoking crack and shit, like the
Yeah.
balls. It really is shocking to me. They must know that their violent reputation lets them get away with fucking anything. Because
Yeah.
I'm sure shit not gonna go tell some jackass who's smoking crack to stop.
No.
You just keep on doing that. I might just move to the next train. I mean, what
That's
I
all
would
I
do
do.
do exactly when I lived in Chicago and rode the L train, I would just when the stop came, if there were certain types of people on the train, I would just get off and walk to the next train and get on that instead.
It's smart though. It's smart. That's how
Of
you stay
course it was.
alive.
This is why I've never been robbed. I don't even know what
Yeah.
that feels like to get robbed. I'm always clocking you, motherfuckers. If I see you and you look like a threat, I'm staring at you like a total psychopath. And I got one finger on the fucking on the trigger to my pepper spray.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dude, you see me reach my left hand into my left pocket. Watch out! You're about to get fucked up.
And then with the trains, they have like the AC unit, so it's gonna fuck everybody up.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be an area of effect spell in
That's
like Dungeons
cool.
and Dragons.
That's good though, because they all need to get. Listen, man, you need to learn a lesson too. What are you doing allowing this to happen around you?
Right.
That's honestly what I'm being serious about. This is that when you let people abuse you, you give them
Permission.
permission by
Right.
not fighting back. Give them
Mm-hmm.
permission. They're asking for permission. I
Right.
mean, did you notice that Rosafa and Wub ain't running their fucking mouths about me after I trashed them aggressively on the fucking podcast? They
I just
trust me. They
assumed they
were
didn't
running their
watch.
fucking. No, they watched. Wub was
Okay.
watching for sure. He's watching this right now. He's not watching it live, but he'll watch it later.
Mm.
After he gets done fucking his disgusting black wife.
Jeez.
She is disgusting, though. It's not just because she's black, although that's not a good factor at
Jeez,
all.
man.
Whatever. Hey, listen, you don't have self-respect, go marry a black lady. It's not a problem for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's never been an issue for me. I was never placed myself into a position to marry a person outside my race. At least respect my elders enough not to dilute their blood.
Oh man.
Maybe it's good that no one's watching this live. You can cut that
Yeah.
part out.
Well, I don't think I will. I think I'll just keep it in, like I keep everything in.
I know you kept one thing in where it was like I said, "Hey, cut this part out," and I even did this nerdy shit where I went like this, and then I literally left for a minute. I think you went to the bathroom too. So one episode of our podcast that we did live is just a minute, just a minute of neither of us on screen.
Uh,
So yeah, if we leave that in, we guess we can leave all the racism in too.
it's joke. It's a joke, everyone. It's a joke. No, I'm kidding.
Whatever.
It's not a joke. But
Go-
I want
Go defend the a black woman's honor and see how it pans out for you. You're the one that's getting a face full of of expensive dine and dashed nails scratching your fucking face.
Yeah.
What do they call? What is it called? Like dine and dash is when you leave without paying at a restaurant. But what is
food,
it
yeah.
called when black people go into an Asian nail parlor and then fight over the bill and then leave without paying it? What's that called? Nail and bail.
Nail and bail, yeah.
I still got it.
Yeah. See, right, one joke a day, people. Even if you're not a comedian, just try. Because you know what?
Yes, this is great advice. If there's any young men out there, try to be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was actually thinking about this a lot, dude. My dad got away with just doing street jokes. That's how he got laid. All you
Yeah.
have to do is memorize 5 really good street jokes. I swear to God, you don't even need to make up your own jokes. But the logic makes sense, though. Don't you want to have a girlfriend who's fun to be around? Well, funny people are fun to be around. That's it.
Right.
I'm telling you, I talked a little bit about this girl at the weed dispensary, but the only reason she likes me is because I said a bunch of funny shit in front of her over the years. That's it. I'm not good looking. She's taller than me. There's no reason for she want to fuck me. There's only 2 reasons to fuck me. She knows I'm funny. She knows I have money because I can at least afford to buy weed every day. And we're talking edibles here, people. We're not we're talking about the expensive shit.
Yeah.
But that's it, dude. Get some money together, and be funny, and you will get a ton of pussy. I promise you. I promise you. It's the only reason why I ever lost my virginity is I was funny.
Yeah. I realized that later in life, and I was like, wow, women aren't lying when they say they like a funny guy.
Everyone likes a funny guy, though, right? Don't you?
I think, yeah, because you want to be around people that are fun. Basically, it's just be fun to be around, and you will eventually attract women. And don't like come off thirsty. Don't do pickup lines. That's the lamest shit you can do. Just be be interesting. You know, like you can have like little games you do, but the best thing to do to practice if you're bad with women, the best practice is just like around 5 times a day, try to at least just say something to a random woman that is a stranger. Nothing creepy or weird, but just like, oh hey, something, anything.
Hey, I like the way your pussy looks in those yoga pants.
Don't say that. That's a bad opening line. But what I do when I talk to women is I don't think about what I'm gonna say. I just say like something random that's in the moment, and that usually works and usually gets a laugh because the more in the moment you can be, that's just what people like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And but not everyone has that. So to do it, to learn how to do it, just start doing it with people that you aren't attracted to. Just start with like older women or whatever, you know, whoever you don't doesn't intimidate you at first, but then work your way down to the women that you are kind of attracted to, and eventually you just talk to every woman like they're just it doesn't matter, and you don't come off as desperate, and then you come off as fun, and then eventually that could lead to something. It may not lead to anything, but it's good practice to just do every day because
Mm-hmm.
that way you could possibly meet someone. It's better than the apps. The apps are the worst way to meet people because it's
You can't meet women off the apps. I don't think you
no
ever could. Maybe in the very beginning, but
maybe.
women just look at it to like the second, like they'll feel you're not your profile's not even being seen if it's under 6 foot. You guys
Hmm.
know that, right? They
Yeah,
filter your they filter your ass out.
yeah.
So yeah, it's complete. It's a total waste of time for women to get their ego boosted. But yeah, I've never fucked a woman off of those sites.
Mm-mm.
Or those apps. I got banned from fucking Bumble, which Bumble never made sense to me anyway because the girl has to contact you first, which women
Mm.
just simply don't do. It's antithetical. And
Yeah.
P.S. fellas, if a woman ever puts the moves on you, run away because that woman's a psycho. No
Hmm.
normal woman will ever throw themselves at you. No normal woman will fuck you on the first date.
Mm.
So if they fuck you on the first date, make that the last date. Make it a fucking make it a one night stand. Trust me on this one.
Yeah,
I
one and
mean
done.
it.
But yeah, so it's the I mean the best way to do it is just learn how to talk to people in a fun way. And I mean what I like to do is just talk to random people at bars. What I used to do. I don't do that as much anymore because I don't go out, but when I would go out, I just randomly just strike up a conversation with people, and then that you can meet people that way. It's a good way to socialize. And I happen to have the ability to talk about a lot of different subjects just because I'm well versed in just random things. So maybe that made me interesting. I don't know, but it helps. But if you aren't well versed in a lot of things, learn how to come up with little like starters. You know, like I don't know what they are. It's different for everybody, but learn like an
Dude, listen, hey, you just gave him a great opportunity there. Go to the bar and talk to the bartender if no one else will talk to you.
yeah
If the bartender's a woman, I mean, just practice on the bartender because they literally have to talk to you. They'll
yeah
get fired if they don't serve you. So
yeah
just chat them up. That's what I do at the weed dispensary. It's
hmm
I'm already in there being a fucking
yeah
being a heathen, being a heretic, basically. So I
yeah
may as well just chat up girls and practice, practice my. It's a muscle too.
hmm
It's more than practice. It's a muscle you have to work out because I haven't dated anyone seriously in a long time, and you forget the techniques that you had to use to get them to fuck you in the first place.
yeah
You know what I mean? It's not easy. I hate when
hmm
people call guys incels. It's like, bitch, you don't know how hard it is to deal with women. Even when they're your girlfriend, they still fuck with you constantly. They withhold sex, or you tell them that they look really sexy in the the stockings they're wearing, and when you get ready to fuck them they immediately take the stockings off like while you're taking their shirt off. Like, you fucking bitch, I just told you looked good in it and you took it off right when we were about to fuck. You're just fucking with me. This is how
hmm
women are, Guys would never do that. Like if a girl told me she liked getting eaten out, I'd just eat her out every time. I'd be like, well, if that's what it takes to get you off, I'm gonna do it.
Right. We're more we're better in that way.
We're romantic in that way. We care
Yeah.
about their feelings and their desires. I don't give a
Mhm.
fuck about my desire. A dick is fucking idiot proof, dude.
Yeah.
A riding lawnmower is more difficult to operate than the average penis. Most penises, you just rub up against it for 20 seconds and it comes. You think women that's not what it's like with when you're getting a woman off.
No, it takes
That's not what
forever.
it's like at all. And that's another thing. These lesbians, I don't think they should be allowed to have strap-ons. Or if you do give them a strap-on, it should be 3 inches. Let them fuck with the real. Let them see what it's like to have a real cock and how hard it is to get a woman off with a 3-inch dick. We'll call it that. We'll call that model the Indian. The Indian strap-on, 3 inches. But yeah, they're these cunts, these lesbian cunts. Thank God Pride's over, by the way. I could say my real feelings about them. But they're out there wielding a 10-inch fucking a 10-inch strap on. Bitch, fuck you. That's not anyone's problem in real life. You need to be fucking with the fucking 3-incher or a 4-incher or just a regular sized dick. And then you can graduate to the 10-incher. And they don't know. I know all about this. These guys with the monster cocks, the 10-inchers, they can't get totally hard. Think about this. I've already been complaining about my blood circulation problems for an hour. I mean, for a year and a half now. Imagine how bad they would be if I had a 10-inch cock and that cock was full of half of my blood supply.
You would die.
Dude, this is real shit, dude. Guys with big dicks can't get it totally hard, and it won't stay hard either. I think that's delightful. I think that's awesome. I think that's really funny that God did that. God blessed you with. Because I have to talk about John Holmes because he's the guy that always makes me think about this. Because John Holmes thinks he has a 13-inch dick. He doesn't know because he never got hard enough they couldn't keep it hard enough to measure it properly because it was so fucking big. So all these porn ladies that fucked him said that fucking him was like fucking a gigantic loofah.
Huh.
That's horrifying to me. So he could not get them off. The dick doesn't get hard. I've had girls tell me this too. Girls that had boyfriends with big dicks. They said it's better to have a guy with a smaller dick because he can stay hard longer. He can fuck you longer. That's it.
That makes sense.
Maybe we should have talked about this during Pride.
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. The gay communities, aren't they size queens? Isn't that the whole joke? But you would think, like, I don't want to tread on Norm's bit, but I wouldn't want a big one because wouldn't that like hurt more?
Yeah,
when
no,
you want like a little.
We'll never understand this because I want a micro cock in my asshole. I don't want a fucking 10-incher in there. I mean, like, have you ever watched?
That should be a GIF.
I want a micro cock, not a 10-incher in my ass. Yeah, it's a bumper sticker for sure. But that's why we'll never understand gay dudes because we like the idea of hurting our asshole is deeply unappealing to us. Whereas they're like, yeah, hurt me, daddy.
Yeah, it's so weird. It just doesn't make any sense. But speaking of gays, Europeans are dying of the heat wave.
What a bunch of faggots, dude. You know what? The heat wave is like 85 degrees over there. It's not like one of our heat waves where it's not like a heat wave in Las Vegas where it's like 120 degrees during the day.
I will say 40C is what? That's like 100 and something. So that is actually 100, but in Paris right now. Like they're not legally allowed to have.
This is what happens when you give up your gun rights. They take your air conditioning too.
Yeah,
all for their fake climate change. All for fake climate change.
It's a fake thing that it's not really even happening, and they're not allowed. So they have to put tinfoil over their windows to bounce the sun back out.
Jesus, God in heaven, this is not cool. This is not right.
No. And to mock them, the Chinese, in order to mock them, they're allowed to have air conditioning, and they also not just that they have air conditioning, their pigs have air conditioning. The Chinese don't give a fuck about this climate change lie, so they're air conditioning their pigs.
They have more respect for their farm animals than the
Yes.
French government has for its people. That's fucked up,
Yes.
dude.
Uh
I
huh.
remember this though, because when I lived in Europe, yeah, France in particular, there was no air conditioning. But when I lived in Prague, they had air conditioning because Prague used like people need to wake up about this communism and socialism shit. You need to go visit a formerly socialist country. It's really like the Czech Republic. All the buildings are gray. And
Mm-hmm.
when McDonald's showed up, it was the first colorful building that existed. Now, by the way, guys, communism's coming here too. Did you notice Wendy's is gray, McDonald's is
Mm.
gray? There's no more bright colors on the outside of your fast food restaurants. That's because communism's coming.
Right.
Capitalism is done. It's finished. They're good. You're gonna end up living in a place where you're not allowed to have air conditioning, and it's Texas, and it's 115 degrees every day during the summer.
Yeah.
It's
Which
coming.
you will die. Um, and they don't care because 1,400 people died in Europe, I believe, so far already.
It's all
Um,
old people, probably. I
yeah.
wish some. I hope it's all baby boomers dying. Fuck them.
Right. They probably imported all the people into Paris, but they and the what was the lady? I got to find the lady. She blamed America for the heat.
Well, it's
And this
definitely our fault,
yeah. Blames America.
dude. This is great because also during the summertime, it doesn't get dark until 10 o'clock at night in France, so they're
Hmm.
just suffering all fucking day,
Yeah.
well into 10 o'clock at night.
France blames U.S. for deadly heat wave. A Paris official has said that she holds the U.S. partially responsible for the record-breaking heat wave in France.
God,
So the
women are so
comment,
stupid.
yes,
Who
the
would
comments
elect
were
a
made.
woman for
Well,
anything?
the French. The comments were made as part of a scathing rebuke of to American tourists, immigrants, and expats who have been criticizing France for its lack of air conditioning across the country. This is from the Telegraph, but this is probably the dumbest thing anyone could have said because we're not responsible. And like I said, China uses way more fossil fuels than we do. If you even believe that, I don't even believe that it has that much of an effect on the actual
Hmm.
planet. Um, uh, just if you really believe that, go watch An Inconvenient Truth. If you can get it an original copy, don't get a digital copy because they probably changed it already. They probably updated some things, but get the original from the early 2000s because if you watch it, none of that happened. It's all bullshit. It's
Hmm.
hilarious.
Yeah,
It's
they
like a
said
joke.
they said Antarctica was going to melt. Meanwhile, Antarctica is probably the walls that hold together the planet, the
Mm-hmm.
gigantic ice walls that can never, ever, ever fully melt. I don't want to go into that right now, but I did want to say this. I think it's really funny that the only people that can tolerate the heat are outside right now in France are all the fucking Somalians and Africans. This is nothing to them. Let's go outside and just commit crime.
Yeah. Well,
Who
they
cares?
might as well because they. Oh, whoa. What? Oh, I got to show this. I don't know what this is, but this is this um this person might save Europe. I have a feeling. Um, it's
Is it
it's
Hitler?
it's hit in Thailand. It's
Nanyang University has been condemned by the Simon Wiesenthal Center after the Asian educational body displayed a mural depicting Adolf Hitler as a superhero, with the former Nazi leader accompanied on the display with the likes of Superman, Batman, and the Incredible Hulk. Just days ago, Kentucky Fried Chicken threatened to sue a Thai-based fried chicken restaurant inexplicably called Hitler, which had a logo depicting the Nazi war criminal as KFC's much-loved Colonel Sanders.
I might
The
move
Thai
to
corporate
Thailand,
since rebranded
dude.
to H-La Fried
yeah.
Chicken.
Well,
Last year, a
can
Thai t-shirt shop
can we
used the
buy one
image
of
of
these
Hitler on its
shirts? I want
products,
to buy
while
one of
in
these
India, a
shirts.
clothing shop called Hitler was set up with a swastika on its shop front. Thailand's unfortunate references to Nazism are in stark contrast to its reputation as a beautiful country with a booming
No,
tourism
not stark
industry.
contrast. It's great.
No,
I
that's
think
why
it's
it is.
great.
That's why it is a beautiful country. What are you fucking
Yeah.
stupid? They don't let random Indians come around and fuck with their street prostitutes and stuff.
Right. Yeah, because they're smarter than that. They just go
Thailand,
and
dude, Thailand's the only place where they're just straight up. Maybe Japan too, where they just straight up put up signs that say "No Indians."
mm-hmm.
No Indians, no halal, no curry. That's what the signs say.
Yeah.
I love that. That's great. That's perfect. Listen, man, I'm tired of this bullshit about racism, homophobia. I'm not afraid of you. I'm annoyed by you and disgusted by you. And the fact
Mm-hmm.
that you keep pushing your faggotry on me is really irritating me at this point. Every
Yeah, it
gay
doesn't.
person, listen, every gay person I've ever met, whether they are lesbian, queer, non-binary, they were all fucking insane. They were all mentally ill and they were all deeply unhappy people. So I don't have
Mm-hmm.
any fucking desire to be around them. And it's not fear, it's annoyance, it's disgust. You suck. All you do is complain and cry all the fucking time. How
Mm-hmm.
can you not just look in the mirror and see how disgusting your lifestyle is?
Mm-hmm.
Dickhead, doing whippets and getting fucked up the ass in a men's washroom in the park is not a good life. Okay, it's
It's
not a productive life.
it's not a culture.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
They
It's
they're not pick they're not picky enough to not fuck in a toilet in a public restroom.
I know.
Dude, every faggot's like this. George Michael got arrested. He got outed because he
Mm-hmm.
went to the park in Beverly Hills and whipped his fucking cock out in front of an undercover cop. They have to put undercover cops in public restrooms because faggots won't stop fucking in them. And I'm supposed to pretend that this is something to be proud of. They
Mm-hmm.
have pride. This brings them pride, sucking a complete stranger's cock right next to a fucking toilet filled with shit, filled with human waste while you get down on your knees and get another man's piss all over your fucking jeans. Your
Right.
stylish skinny jeans are covered with jizz and piss. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be proud of you. Fuck
Mm-hmm.
you. Fuck pride. Fuck your stupid parades. Die. Die already. And like I said, it was the same with these immigrants. The second shit hits the fan, it really is World War III. They're going to be completely fucking useless to us. There's a
Mm-hmm.
reason why we never used to let them into the military. They're useless.
Well,
You
I,
honestly
I
fag wants to go into a military to go fight in Iran. He's going there to be around other naked faggots in the fucking mess hall or whatever.
well,
It's such an obvious predatory thing to do to be gay and then want to go hang around straight dudes in a locker room.
Mhm.
That's predatory. I'm sorry to pretending it's not. You're a fucking freak. I'm
Mm.
kind of hoping my fucking HOA guy is walking by right now, listening to me talking about faggots and how I really feel about him. I don't give a
Right.
fuck. You can ban me, you can block me. I don't want you around anyway. Don't you get it yet? I never wanted you around to begin with. Fuck June. Fuck the entire month of June, which I was born in. And fucking that stupid fucking faggotry. Every fucking day for 30 days, people wishing each other happy pride. They're proud of the fact that they know someone who fucks other guys up the ass
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah.
gets fucked by a 10-inch dildo. Get out of here. This is nothing to be this is something that you should be ashamed of. Learn to feel
Well,
some fucking shame.
I think Bill the Butcher has something to say.
Get rid of these goddamn monkeys! Strike up, boys!
I mean, Bill the Butcher is pissed about Irish people being monkeys. How would he
Right.
feel now if he visited New York City?
If yeah,
He'd
if
be
he
like,
was
"Where are
still-
the Irish?" I take back what I said about the Irish. It is a hilarious movie. These people fighting over territory that was just given to Muslims 100 years later,
right.
literally just given over to Muslims.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And it,
We'll never forget 911. Never forget. Oh no, literally 20 years later, we totally forgot and just immediately imported a bunch of the people that did that. And I'm not just talking about Muslims. I'm talking about Jews and Saudi Arabians and Pakistanis too. This is stuff I'm trying to say this. We're in a war, and you white people can't see this. You Christians can't see this. We've been in a war for fucking ever, and you just never noticed it.
mm-hmm.
You gave,
Yeah.
dude, they did 9/11 to you in less than 20 years. 20 years later, you gave them the entire fucking city. What is going on in your fucking brains, people? They're winning and you're just giving it to them. That's why I hate the boomers, dude. They sold out their children's future for a fucking boat. For a boat with their wife's name on the back of it. And their wife they just got married to 2 years ago because he went to Thailand to fuck ladyboys and brought one back with him. Disgusting fucking boomers. My dad was
Right.
like that too, where like he hung around these fucking whores. I think I told you that one of them stole $50,000 from him
Really?
over time. Yeah. So he hung around these whores and she was 100% trying to take his money. And
course.
I was like, what money? Dude, he would have done us a huge favor had he married that cunt, and then she would have had been responsible for his debt. Fuck that guy. I wouldn't, dude. I've never let someone take $50,000 from me, and if they did, they get a punch in the fucking face. And I don't care if you're my sister. My
Mm-hmm.
sisters, hey sisters, if you're watching this, you stole money from me. If it's as much as they stole from my dad, I will punch you in your fucking face the next time I see you. I won't feel any fucking regret or remorse because you didn't feel any remorse. I live next door to fucking Indians while you live in a nice 5-bedroom house with a fucking pool and a yard. You have acreage because you stole money from me, you cunts. And I have to share a wall with Indians. So fuck you. No, I won't feel bad hurting you. Not one fucking bit because you forced me to live in hell.
Right. Dude, speaking of Indians, I found this real quick. This is an Indian trying to pull a scam, but someone
Oh
has a
God,
dad.
yes. This is great, dude. Watch this,
Have you?
guys. Yeah, it's coming to you too. I retweeted this.
Oh,
They're so bad at the only thing they're good at, scamming. How fucking obvious is it, dude? I'd push him. I'd get out and throw him off the car, or I'd start moving forward. I wouldn't back up like this did,
yeah.
dude.
We don't need to see
No,
the
fuck.
rest of it,
Dude,
but
I'd run his ass over. Fuck
right.
that. Dude. I don't know what's gonna happen in traffic if someone does something like that to me at this point. I'm so angry all the time at these fuckers having to listen to their fucking faggot door slamming and bullshit. They're such pussies.
Hmm.
I love it. They look at white people as this is the way I look at white people. I want to rape their children and their wives, and I want to defraud every fucking white man in the fucking world. They want revenge against us people. Why don't you understand that? We have all the good women. We have a total monopoly on beauty. White people have a monopoly on beauty. That's a quote. That might be the name of this episode. White people have a monopoly on beauty. But it's true. How many black people do you know that play classical music?
Very
All the
few. I'm sure there's
there's,
one.
there's no Jewish classical painters. They painted modern art. They
Mm.
made ugly art. They weren't making things that were supposed to elevate people and enlighten people, and they weren't making art to celebrate Jesus Christ and God's love. They were making art to make women look ugly and stuff. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done,
No.
Chris. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. No. You got to get it out. And I thought we got it out before the show, but apparently it's still there. So it's fine. I'm cool. I'm cool. So there's this new bacteria that's been hitting the parts of the United States, and it's causing massive diarrhea in people. I don't know why
So
that.
the Indians are unaffected.
Yeah, they don't even know it's happening. But it's mostly on the East Coast, so I think we're okay for now.
Yeah, it's because we imported a bunch of Haitians and shit. Dude, it's so crazy because we're importing all these people from countries where they don't have a healthcare system at all. So people are starting to get stuff like what's it called?
The plague?
Not the plague yet, but we're getting there. It was called it's how Franz Kafka died.
Oh, okay. I don't
It's
know.
some respiratory illness that was literally like was cured in our country like 100 years ago, and now it's returning because all these people are coming from Africa and
Okay.
India, and they don't take care of themselves. They don't take care of their society. And so we're now seeing. I wish I could remember the name of it because tuberculosis. That's what it
Okay.
was.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, tuberculosis. Like it used to be that the only place you could get it was in jail because that's why they never cleaned that place enough in the last 100 years. That's where you get. You're sitting there in asbestos and shit and lead walls, lead paint
Yeah.
in the walls. But in Africa they just have tuberculosis, and now they're bringing it over here.
Great.
No big deal.
Something we got rid of. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of the homeless were bringing back like almost not quite the plague, but what was the disease they brought back here in LA, downtown LA?
Dude, it was a lot of stuff. There was
Yeah.
measles. Measles made a
Measles.
comeback,
That's
for
what it
fuck's
was.
sake. Measles.
Yeah.
Measles used to be a thing that you'd get one time and it wasn't even a problem.
Yeah.
Chickenpox was worse.
I remember chickenpox.
Yeah,
What we used
chickenpox was
what-
way worse.
what we used to do was they'd force the kids with chickenpox to hang out with the kids that didn't have it yet, so you get it when you're young, basically inoculating you from it. A worst case when you're older. And do you remember the chickenpox parties?
Oh yeah, well yeah, no, I remember. I was a free range child.
Yeah. So
I was a free, I was a free range child, and that's how I got chickenpox. Okay, guys, whatever. I'll just fucking explain jokes to you. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Even if you don't laugh, at least you understand it this time. I
No,
can't
I
tell you
got
how
it.
much that I know you did, but I'm just talking about these dipshits on Facebook. How
Oh,
am I like? Only I would go viral on Facebook 20 years after it meant something. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, there's no money. Like, dude, they are finally. I guess I broke out of. Dude, Tony Hinchcliffe broke me out of shadow banning jail. I guess.
Right,
Um,
because you can make fun of him because everybody hates him.
well, I'm starting to get noted like alerts from Facebook that says it looks like we could actually make some money off of you if you take some things down. But they
Right.
never ask about taking. They want me to take down the stuff about gay people, which I'll never
Oh.
do, as you heard from my rant. I've never had a nice experience with any gay person. They all suck. They're all
Mm.
fucking rude and mouthy, and I'm just sitting there listening to them, thinking like, I don't like you. You're gross. I don't even want to talk to you. So why are you being so fucking rude? Why are
I
you being so
know.
fucking unpleasant?
Um, it doesn't make sense, and oh sweet, I found it. Is this real? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. So it doesn't make any sense that they act like that. I don't know, but they're known for their cattiness, right? Like,
Yeah, of course they are. They're worse than women.
yeah,
I mean,
because they
this is how
want to be.
this is how mentally ill gay dudes are. They willingly hang out with women when they don't have to.
Mm.
That's how gay they are. Like that's
Oh,
mentally ill.
yeah.
That's gay. Gay being gay is mentally ill, dude. I'm even just annoyed that we call them gay. They're not happy. They're never happy. Are we calling them gay as an ironic jab at them?
Mm-hmm.
They're the opposite of gay. They're always crying about this, that, and the other. It's
Mm-hmm.
Ronald Reagan's fault that I got AIDS. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was Ronald Reagan that encouraged you to go into a public park and fuck a random guy up the asshole, or get fucked by a random guy up the asshole while you leaned over the fucking toilet full of shit.
Yeah, I think that's the real problem. Because well, a lot of times, don't they do you said whippets, right? They do something like that, and then
Poppers. Yeah.
poppers, and then
Poppers.
they just like screw for 3 days. Now,
I mean, dude, it goes so much deeper and weirder than that. Like the reason they do poppers is it makes their buttholes pucker up. They're sick. This is just sick, dude. This is
mm,
just sick. Would you imagine taking a popper so you could more accurately hold a dick in your asshole? Like this is just fucking sick. Like, this isn't
yeah,
right. And then I was talking about last week.
you okay?
Like, yeah, sorry, my neck hurts.
Mm.
I was
Um,
talking about last week how when you're fucking a woman, sometimes the women misjudge how big your dick is, and then your dick falls out and they just smash it really hard. I was like, has that ever happened to a gay guy?
I'm sure.
Has a gay dude been like getting fucked up the ass but pushing backwards too hard, or like or something? And then what kind of mishaps happen during gay sex? Maybe
I don't
some gay
want to
comedians that
know.
talk about this.
Well,
That's the only thing interesting about him.
true. I mean, I've heard some things from Ty, I believe, so it doesn't sound great. Whatever, and none of it sounds good.
Ty's the perfect gay man to look at and see how degenerate and worthless they are. Just a
Yeah.
fucking loser. Total fuck. I made him cry. I don't know if I talked about that on the podcast, but I've made him cry before.
Mm. Well, yeah. I mean,
It's not, dude. This is hard. It's easy to make a girl cry, but to make a guy cry, come on, that's impressive. I did that, and if people knew who we were talking about, this fucking fag that LARPs as a weightlifter and shit, he loves to get mouthy with people.
oh yeah. He's come. If you were friends with him, he'll turn on you eventually. Is the what
One
everyone's.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was always nothing but nice to him, and he turned on me. He got pissed. The reason I made him cry, I'll just tell this story because fuck him. Because
Right.
I used to run this room called the Days Inn in Glendale. This is like a notoriously bad open mic that existed long before I showed up.
I remember
Uh,
that.
dude, yeah. Do you remember the guy that hosted it? His name was Whitewater.
Oh, yeah. That's already a bad sign.
No, listen, you guys got to do like Whitewater is the most fascinating person I've ever met in comedy. And I've met them all at this point. He
Mm.
was a super tall black guy who was not affiliated with the military, but wore camouflage fatigues everywhere he went.
Mm.
So So he ran the room in a bar in this cheap hotel where people live, and he lived in the motel. The Days Inn. He lived in the Days Inn, and he would start the comedy show every week the same way. He'd plug an iPod into the amp. It was a guitar amp, and then he would play the song "Tick Tock" by Kesha and dance along to it the whole song. That's how the show started. And then
I think
he'd
I
bring
went
up
there once.
then he brought up that he was super racist towards white people too. It was really funny. He hated me. I can assure you of that. And so Whitewater hated me. And so like when black guys would go up, they'd get like 20, 30 minutes. They would get to do basically their fucking entire act. And then when I would go up, I'd do about 3 minutes and he'd light me.
Yeah. You should have just run the light like they do.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Black people time is really awful to endure during a comedy show. I assure you.
Right, because whatever the light is, they add 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And when I took over the room, I insisted everyone call me Blackwater.
That's funny.
But anyway, dude, this place was a nightmare. I left. In fact, I left a bunch of my lights there because I just didn't even want to go back. I never deal with anyone that works there.
Yeah.
Now the Days Inn is a super nice, like destination hotel. It got totally redesigned. Obviously, it got bought out, and I don't think people live there anymore. It's actually pretty cool now. I should go. I should go start the show up there again. But anyway, dude, it was rough because the bartender hated me. He's a Mexican guy named Jaime, and I never could pronounce his name correctly and get pissed. But yeah, this is how he would tell me to do stuff. He'd be like, "Yo, man, if you don't turn that amplifier down right now, I'm gonna kick your ass." That's how he would deal with me. Yeah, right. He threatened me every single week. And then I was dating a girl and I would bring her with me. And then when I was on stage, I would look over and see him giving her free wine. I was like, "You fucking faggot, Jaime. Fuck you, Jaime, if you're watching this. Eat shit. I hope you got deported, you fucking faggot." So anyway, so I was running. This is a hell room, dude. This is like Big Fish. These rooms are epically bad. You're not making any money. In fact, I was buying drinks because none of these fucking gay ass comics would buy drinks. So someone had to buy drinks. I was bringing a girl with me to buy drinks. So anyway, so when Ty gave me an attitude, I was not in the right frame of mind. So I tell Ty, "Listen, you're up next." When the guy's up, he just leaves the room. He just left. I don't know where the fuck he went. So Wub was sitting there, and I go, "Wub, why don't you just go up and take Ty's spot since he's not here?" Yeah. Wub gets on stage and starts doing his shtick. And Ty from outside the room starts yelling. He goes, "What the fuck is this? I thought you said I was going up next." And I said, "You weren't in the room." Right. And you said I was next. Why? I said, "You weren't in the room. You're just going to wait 5 minutes and go up now. Who gives a fuck?" And he just kept at it until I made him cry. I don't even remember what I said that made him cry. But finally, Jaime, Jaime was already a psychopath. So after he watched about 2 minutes of this, he just yelled out, "Get the fuck out of the room," to Ty. You missed your set. Get the fuck out of here right now.
Oh, so no way.
Yeah, Mr. Tough Guy didn't say shit to Jaime because Jaime had about 5 feet on him. Fucking little troll, Ty, walking around this tall, thinking he's a fucking tough guy. Well, the second a guy that's 6'5" came out there, he fucking turned around and left. He didn't cause any more trouble again. Right. I hate that shit. Fuck your attitude, fucker. It's the same problem I have with these Indians and all these other fuckers. You created the problem by leaving the fucking room. So you ruined the show, and I had to correct the trajectory of the downward slope of the show by putting someone up. What the fuck do you think I was going to do? Go out. I'm going to go out and say, "Hey, guys, we're going to take a 5-minute break while I go find some faggot who's probably out butt fucking his grinder date somewhere in the parking lot." Fuck you. He's out doing drugs like the fucking sleazy degenerate he is. Right. That's the second time I had a situation like this happen because he was out doing drugs at the Chatterbox, and he almost got arrested. Really? I watched it happen, and I ran inside, and I go. Steve Hernandez was on stage. He's like, "Well, I'm going to bring up your headliner." And I ran inside and said, "No, you aren't. He's getting arrested." Dude, this story is so funny. Get a load of this. So Steve's like, "Well, fuck. Let me go outside and talk the cops out of it. Joseph, you come up here and do some time." And I was like, okay, I fucking crushed. I fucking destroyed that room. And so when Ty came in, the look on his face was delicious. It was delightful. He was so agitated because not only was I on stage and I wasn't even booked on the show, but I was crushing.
Mm.
What
Well,
I love about by the way, what I love about comedy
Yeah.
is I totally helped him out of a jam, Steve Hernandez, and Crushed and stuff. I never got booked on that show again after that. Like whenever you prove that you're actually good at comedy, that's when they yank the rug out from under you.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Well, because there's weird. I mean, I don't experience this anymore because of what I do now, but there's weird jealousy and stuff, and it's just strange. Like people they put their feelings above trying to make a good show for the audience, which I always find so weird.
That's
Whereas
disturbing.
yeah, I always when I ran rooms, and I told you I ran the Hollywood Improv. I ran a few different rooms in Long Beach. When I ran stuff, my theory was I want to put on the best show for the audience.
I want them to come back. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Fill some seats so we can keep doing this.
Yes, this is a business. This is not your feelings. I don't care about your feelings. Just do your job, be funny, entertain the crowd. If you do something that I you know I can't like if you upset the crowd, you're never coming back. That's it. And it's not a personal thing. It's just you ruined the vibe of the
No,
show. So
I make it personal.
yeah,
You wasted my time. There's nothing I hate more than a time waster. Bro,
Mhm.
I'm going to die at some point. I don't want to think about the fact I'm going to be on my deathbed having my life flash before my eyes. And it was me standing, not even on stage, yelling at Ty and making him cry. Okay, you wasted my fucking time. And you're
Mhm.
supposed to be a comedian. You're not allowed to cry. There's no crying in comedy. There's no
Yeah.
crying in baseball, and there's no fucking crying in comedy. Get a
Mhm.
clue, dude. Why would you think that you could have a good set in that room ever again when you fucking threw a big fit and then started crying the second you experienced a tinge of
Pushback.
pushback? Dude, it was
Yeah.
so little pushback. I didn't even dude, I guess I'm such an evil fuck. I don't even need to raise my voice to piss off people. Like this is why I didn't do the roast battle. I was like, dude, I'll never be funny at it. I'll be mean at it.
Right.
Like, I'll hurt their feelings I'll humiliate them. It's not funny. That's not fun.
Mhm.
This is what we're talking about. I want the audience to have a good time, not watch me work out my inner demons with Ty Rivera, of all people. Dude, he's
Yeah.
so ugly too. I love when ugly people get facial reconstruction and still look ugly. That makes me laugh so hard. Like think about this. Howard Stern has had a nose job. Just really ponder that for a fucking second. This
Oh.
guy has had a nose job and a chin job. He still looks like Gargamel or something.
Yeah. Oh man. Wait, is that the most recent?
I love looking at pictures of Howard Stern in recent memory. Like he
Yeah.
really got fucked when the 21st century came a calling because he was only relevant when people had to drive a long distance to work and there's nothing but the radio to listen to. You may not have you just didn't have a fucking CD player in your car. So you had to listen to Howard Stern because it was literally on for 5 fucking hours a day and there was
Right.
nothing else to listen to.
I'm trying to find like pictures, but I can only see like old clips.
Pictures of Howie.
But
Howie, oh Howie.
this is not even that great of a. It's just like
Well, the other thing that's weird, like I like to look at these video clips too because they're always from the same angle because he thinks he looks better at that end. God damn, look how bad he looks.
yeah, that's what's
What
his
happened to
name?
Eric Andre?
I don't know.
Oh, also, Robin and Howard are not in the studio. This is so bizarre. So
Yeah.
Eric Andre is talking to TV screens right now. It's not
Mhm.
weird. Now Robin she had cancer and she just got we went into remission. So Robin, I encourage her to podcast from their house. This is a podcast, by the way. It's no longer a radio program. But
Right.
Howard has a lot of fucking nerve not being in the room talking to the guests. This is outrageous. I can't believe he's like this. Even Don Imus wasn't like this.
He's agoraphobic. He doesn't leave his house, so his wife is basically trapped in their $1 million mansion.
I know, and she doesn't get to do anything because he doesn't want to go out and do anything. It's so sad. I would never do that to my wife. By the way, that's
No.
the life of my first girlfriend because she's living with a rich guy.
But she
There's no
can't
way.
leave.
There's no, yeah. And then I think that he works as a teacher or something. So probably she hates the weekends and just like savors that time from like 8 in the morning until 4:30 when she doesn't have to fucking be around his ass. That's when she gets to enjoy actually having money because
Yeah.
he's not around to bother her.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So he's rich. She doesn't leave. He doesn't go out to parties. He doesn't do things.
He
So
doesn't have any interest. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you listen to the show nowadays, he's constantly talking about playing the guitar, teaching himself how to play the guitar, and chess. Are you
Uh,
fucking kidding me, dude? Imagine being a beautiful young woman and being stuck with this guy for
yeah.
money.
That weird vulture like hanging over you in the bed, like you know.
Mm-hmm. Dude, you should
Um,
find a picture of Howard with his wife, and so
oh,
people
okay.
can see it like what an unpleasant person he is. See, I was actually talking to my friend Eric about this today because we were talking. He goes, Howard Stern's going to burn in hell, and I was like, dude, he's already in hell because he has
Yeah,
all this money and he doesn't. There's nothing to do with it. He doesn't spend it on anything. He doesn't have any interests.
I know.
All he had was that radio show, and he completely dismantled it to turn it into a podcast.
Oh, okay. I don't. I found something. It's a clip, so it's a video. But
Okay, let's see. Let's see her in action. Oh, she's in the top. Yeah, there she is. She looks like the Joker. But man, look what a freak he is. And dude, he had work done on that face. Still looks like a freak. He also looks like a skeleton. Like, who the fuck is dressing this guy now that Ralph died?
her, I assume.
And she's
Right?
what is she? Is she also? There's a part of me that almost thinks she's might be like a transsexual or something like that. Like, there's just something off about her face, and I don't really know what it is. But for Howard, this is like an amazing achievement to get a woman like this.
Right. Well, and also like he doesn't want kids, so she just does animal rescue.
Yeah, isn't that
So
depressing? He already raised
yeah,
3 kids, so he doesn't give a fuck about her.
yeah, it's kind of a bummer, especially if you're a younger woman. You know, you'd
Dude, think of
want.
how much fun she would have raising a child in this gigantic mansion. She definitely like, dude, like they're getting sued right now by their former assistant. I gotta find out how Howard lives because it's filled with rescue animals. You're right, it's filled with
Yeah,
rescue cats. And now listen, I love cats, everyone does, but dude, they make a mess. And
yeah,
like I have 2 cats and they make messes here.
me too.
Imagine
Yeah,
having like 100 cats because that's what they were saying. There's like 200 cats in that house.
yeah, that's
Isn't that fucked
wild.
up?
Yeah,
That's fucked up. What
that
was
is
the point
really.
of he has a job where he gets $100 million a year and his life is a living hell. He's
Mm-hmm.
living in this, he never leaves his house, and his house is filled with with stray cats. I was gonna say other people's cats, but they're not even anyone's cats.
Yeah,
See, because I think about this stuff all the time, like, oh, I wish I could get a cat that lives outside and I just hang out with him when I go outside to do stuff. That's what he should be doing. He has the acreage to do it, and he still has to live inside with these cats.
right. Well, he has like maids probably that clean up after the cats. He probably has cat
The
maids.
assistant had to do all that stuff, dude.
Mm.
You're underestimating how Jewish Howard Stern is. He should have a whole like litany of employees that live there and cook for him and clean up after the cats.
Yeah.
No, he had one guy, one lady, one lady who was not even. I believe that she had been hired to do something on the actual show, like be a production assistant, and then ended up in this guy's house in Florida.
Oh man.
Oh, and the
It's
other thing, can I talk about? I'm sorry, I know no one cares about Howard Stern anymore, but I'm just fascinated by him.
yeah.
I've never seen a bigger fall from grace from a celebrity. It's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
But also Howard is very gay, and since if you ever listen to the new Howard Stern show that's on Sirius, like the newer, what's coming out every day now, he talks about ladyboys every single day. He talks. There's constant, endless jokes about anal sex, gay stuff. It's really weird. And speaking of that, Eric Andre, I listened to part of that interview, for instance, and Eric Andre starts telling a story about how he and his wife went to Thailand together, which was already weird as fuck. You went to a sex spot, a sex tourism spot together with your wife, and he said that they went and got massages at 2 a.m. after drinking, and the guy gave him a massage and he got a boner while it happened, and then the masseuse jerked him off, and I was like, why are you telling?
Yeah.
I know Howard Stern has no fans anymore, but why are you telling the tens of fans he has that you like gay stuff? Like, what's going on in this guy's brain? I think that all comedians are gay. I really just think that they all are dealing with some kind of repressed homosexuality because all of them act like this. All of them are constantly talking about cocks. I mean, I know I did this earlier today too.
Yeah.
That's maybe I'm gay too. Maybe we really are all gay. Like, because if I find out I'm gay, then that means literally all of you fuckers are gay. Like this is unconscionable that I'll be gay too.
Right. Well, I think that's a good spot to end. We're all gay. So I want to thank you for doing the show, and I want to thank you out there, those of you that are watching live. Thank you so much, the few of you that are here. Yeah, this was a good time, and I think we'll start doing this more. So yeah, I mean, if you like it, let me comment. Let me know.
Quick reminder that this is July. This is July 1st. So we are now legally allowed to be heterosexuals again. So I want you guys to go fuck a fleshlight, go fuck a toy that's shaped like a vagina, so that if you can't get a girl, go fuck a toy shaped like a girl. Go fuck one of those weird torsos. You ever seen those before?
No.
I can't fuck a headless torso. Okay.
No,
it needs that. I would like to have a love doll, not just a love torso.
I wouldn't want any of that. That just seems like a lot of work to clean up and be gross.
Oh yeah, I mean, having sex is gross during the cleanup process. Imagine applying that to a headless torso that you came inside of.
Some questions, but anyway, on that note, thank you so much, and have a good night.